Hey, I'm Alex and Marc's Ability. In this video, we're going to go over a Permobil F3. This is a 2025 version. This particular unit has 3 miles of total drive distance, so somebody probably got this chair and was not able to use the unit. It is going to have a 12-inch seat lift, electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs, and a little bit of anterior tilt, and we'll go over that all with you here shortly. Now, a front-wheel drive means your solid 14-inch drive wheel is going to be located in the front of the wheel with an anti-tip wheel in the front. And then you're going to have these larger 7 to 8 inch rear caster wheels on the unit. Front wheel driven units do take a little bit more room to turn than a mid wheel driven unit, but they are going to perform outside and climb over thresholds better because the main object or the main motors with the tire is going to be in the front. So that's going to be the first thing that's going to be engaging any object you're trying to climb over. Once again, there is going to be amazing suspension on the unit. Permobil is known to be one of the more comfortable driving chairs on the market. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to hop right in here and go over some of the seat functions. So this is called an ICS box right here behind the joystick. You are able to do the functions through the joystick or through here. This is going to have a little bit nicer of the newer display screen on this unit as well, like most of the newer Permobils are coming with. But this is going to be your seat elevation. You are able to still drive the chair when it's elevated at a reduced speed. And at the end of the video, I'm going to take it outside and do some of those driving so I can give you kind of some of those speeds. But this should go a little over 6 miles an hour, and then it slows it about halfway down when you are trying to drive with the seat elevated. Now, when your seat is elevated, from the ground to the pan is going to be just under 30 inches. To the top of the cushion is going to be about 34 inches. The reason why I mention that is there are going to be different seat cushions that you can put on the chair that are 2, a 3, a 4, sometimes 5-inch seat cushion. So that can change your overall seat to ground height based on how thick your cushion is on the unit. Now, there is an ICS box, which I'm doing here. I will tell you that when the buttons are green, you're going to be at a full speed. If they go to yellow like it is with the seat elevated, it's going to be a reduced speed. And if it goes to red, it means you're in a non-safe driving position. So this is going to be your electric tilt right here, which is going to be when your back and bottom are going back at the same time. So once again, this is happening right now. It's going to switch over here in just a second to a red onto this ICS box, because what that is doing is that's telling you you are in a non-safe driving position. So then the chair should not be able to operate or drive until you get more into an upright seated position. But what tilt is going to do is it's going to take the pressure off the lower half of your body, apply that to your back. And what it's going to do is help increase circulation throughout the lower half. So somebody that struggles with pressure sores, things like that, tilt is a great function to have on a chair. And then from here, you are able to elevate your legs up as well. Now these legs do just stay out with tension. So you'll see them slide in here probably here in a second once they get more of an elevated type position. But this is going to help for people that need to get their feet above their heart. So you can kind of see here, you're in that position, but if somebody was sitting in the chair, your legs would be out more like in this position, but just due to gravity, if there's nobody in the chair, they do come back down. So now I'm going to bring the tilt back down, bring the tilt back down and now do the recline at the same time, because you are able to do a couple functions through the ICS box. So just for video purposes, I'm doing these both at the same time. So the tilt's going back down while your back is reclining. So now that you are down here, you can see these legs would go out, and then you are going to have close to a lay flat position, which you can see here right now. So for individuals that want to sleep in the chair, you can see it's almost 180 degree lay flat type position. Now I'm going to bring my legs back in and my back up. I will mention this has an upgraded gel arm pads on the unit as well. So these are going to be nicer arm pads that are going to be much more comfortable. But that is typically an upgrade, but this chair did come with those on the unit as well. Now, joystick does have a type of swing away joystick where it swings out directly to the side. What that's made for is if you want to pull it close to a table or get out of the chair and push off the armrests, you can swing the joystick to the side, whether it's left or right, to be able to help get out of the chair and not have any obstruction here in front of the arms. And the last thing I'm going to show you is going to be anterior tilt. That's going to be a little bit of forward. It's about a 10-degree anterior tilt, but it does help to get gravity moving forward. So whether you want to reach something or you want to get out of the chair, this is what your anterior tilt would look like. I'm going to go ahead and bring that back down. So now on the back, headrest is fully adjustable. There's actually a built-in Allen key right back here that you can make many different adjustments, whether it's the height, the pitch of it, the angle of the headrest. all these different pivot points right here to fine tune this for the end user. There's also going to be 4 tie down points on the chair as well, and it's also going to be compatible with an easy lock or a Q lock if that's something that you need. So basically any way you want to transport this chair, you are going to have different types of tie down points on the unit. Now overall width of this seat is going to be about 19 inches in width by about 21 inches in depth. With the current configuration and the gel arm pads on here, you're going to be about 26.5 inches. I mentioned that just because most door openings are about 31 inches with a door on a hinge in the US on standard homes. Some people have older homes, so just notate about 26.5 inches at this current configuration of what you would need to clear any type of door frames. Now, if you are buying a chair like this, we're going to send you out a measuring chart that's going to go over your height and your weight, different lengths of your body, so we can adjust the width and the depth of the seat, the backrest, the leg height, the joystick configuration on either side, so that when it ships to you fully assembled on a pallet, it's basically going to be ready to go when you take it off, fully charged, ready to go, fit to your size. Now foot plates do flip up on both sides for easy access, but they are individual foot plates. And this kind of has an upgraded calf pad as well. A lot of these are flat. This is more contoured to kind of keep your legs a little bit more into position. But now if you would, go ahead and follow me outside. I'm gonna do a little driving demonstration on this chair so you can kind of see what it can do. All right, so what we have here is the Permobile F3. This is a front wheel driven unit. I'm 6 foot tall, about 210 pounds, so you can kind of look and see what I look like sitting in this unit. I told you front wheel drive, so it doesn't have the smallest turning radius, but it still is a relatively compact chair for what this chair can do. Overall top end speed of this unit, I'm gonna go get kind of a head start over here and come back. I believe it's a little over 6 miles an hour. So let me see as I head that way, what kind of speed we're gonna get on this unit. We are at, about 6.2 miles an hour. I also mentioned that it is going to have that 12-inch seat elevation as well, which is going to reduce your speed down some. So when your seat begins to elevate, 3.1. So basically half of your speed is going to be reduced when you are in that elevated seated position. But it is nice to be a little more eye level. It is going to be an advantage if you are trying to cross the street. You want to be more visible. You need to reach up and get into cabinets. You just want to have a conversation with somebody more eye to eye. That's going to be a great feature to have on the chair. So if you're looking for a Permobile front wheel driven unit that is less than a year old, because it was made in March, I believe, of 2025 with about 3 miles total drive distance, then I'd go ahead and take a look at this unit here.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.